JoJo Speaks is a YouTube channel that goes live every Thursday at 9:30 p.m. with hot topics and social commentary. Come join the Light of the Leo, Mr. T.D. McCullum, and our good friend Mike, Mr. Real 121, for fun and JoJo's unique spin on today's top stories. Go to YouTube, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Do you enjoy smooth jazz saxophone? T.D. McCullum has 2 singles available with more to come. The first is an original song called Groove With Me, featuring the classic sounds of Washington, D.C. go-go and his smooth jazz saxophone. The second is called Drunk on Love, a smooth jazz saxophone cover of Rihanna's Drunk on Love from her 2011 Talk That Talk album. Both are available on all major streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube Music, and more. Add them to your favorite library and playlist today. And follow Tyrone on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Mr. T.D. McCullum for your music and bookings. If you are struggling to figure out who you are and where you're heading, but need a little light to bring you back on track, subscribe to the Light of the Leo for some healing and real conversation. Here is where you will find encouragement and the reminder that you are not alone. Continue your journey to freely be yourself at all times with the Light of the Leo. She goes live Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with her co-host, accountability partner, and little bro, JoJo Speaks. Join Faithful Warrior Ministries for our family and friends Saturday morning prayer. Every Saturday morning at 10-ish a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a great time catching up, sharing testimonies, and having transparent, real conversations about life. We encourage each other and show how we can fit God into each equation of our lives. Enjoy a devotional reading and family prayer. You have a prayer family with Faithful Warrior Ministries. Subscribe on YouTube at Faithful Warrior Ministries, and on Facebook, like us at Faithful Warrior Men. That's M-I-N as in Ministries. Join Pastor Lorenzo Evans and Living in Grace Ministries. The messages are not social media driven. They teach what's true and not what's popular. Living in Grace Ministries goes live every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube to Living in Grace Ministries and click on the notification bell. Pastor Lorenzo also has It Takes a Village podcast on the first and third Saturday of each month, pushing to bring back the village concept. We are more powerful when we are united. Together we stand, and division is not an option. Subscribe to the Juice Radio and Talk Show for a unique way of looking at today's issues with an amazing and opinionated cast of co-hosts. We have our Money Monday financial series. It is a lunch and learn program at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on Mondays. Also on Monday, we have our reality series and hot topics at 7 p.m. Wednesdays, we have Bible study at 7:30 p.m. Thursdays, we have church news at 7:30 p.m. We also offer motivational moments, happy marriage lifestyle, news from a godly perspective, movie reviews, as well as our Single Moms Club, Let's Talk Ex-Millennials, and of course our Cooking with Clovis. All of that is coming here. Join us, the Juice Radio and Talk Show. Hello, hello. I bet you guys can't see me. Okay, there we go. There I am. Hey y'all, it's me. I am the Light of the Leo. I'm so happy to be here and have you guys. Yes, it is Friday, which is a little weird for me to be doing this on a Friday, but being that I totally forgot that I had a show and I was off on Monday, I just clearly forgot. So I had to make sure I made up the time this week and did the show today. And today we're talking about expecting forgiveness. And I'm just so happy to be here. So, hello to everybody that has made it on in. And I am going to get things started. It's so much to get started. But I'm going to get things started. Let's do it. She is producing and she is hosting. Hello, Jonathan. How are you?
Yes, I'm wonderful. I'm so sorry for my tardiness. I completely forgot. But I'm here, ready to get to this topic, expecting forgiveness, is it?
Expecting forgiveness.
Wow.
Yeah, I believe this, not believe. I know this topic came from another conversation. So this is one of the random things that I texted you to remind myself as a topic. Because sometimes having that kind of an expectation can set up some false feelings or things that you feel like you need when you really
Mhm.
can move forward in life without it. So I thought we'd have
Right.
this conversation. Um, let's get started with these comments because, gosh, man, it's always so good to see people already in here before I get here.
Right. Of course, as always.
It makes me so happy. So I thank you so much, Erin, for at 6:37 Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
She made sure it's like she's this is what I love. Okay. For me being the creative and everything, sometimes I don't get here on time, okay? It just is what it is, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just so
Absolutely.
happy to have people like her to be able to get things going and set the tone for the chat as soon as she gets in. So this is Erin. Thank you so much. She's telling us to like, subscribe, and share. Yes, I am on YouTube. If you're seeing me from Facebook, um, I am at the Light of the Leo. Go ahead and subscribe there. And of course, please like this video. If you're on Facebook, like this video, put hearts, do whatever you feel. You know what I'm saying? But however the Holy Spirit moves you. Latoya, hello. Welcome. Thank you for coming. And of course, Erin says hello to Latoya. Excuse me. And Latoya says, hey sis, my crazy self sitting up here looking at Black Panther for the 100th time, about to cry.
Wow. Yes. One name, Umbaku. Okay. Yes.
Praise God for Umbaku.
Yes. Praise the Lord for that beautiful man.
He did that. Anywho,
Yes, he did.
Erin gave out some purple hearts there. And she also says hello to everyone on my Facebooks. Thank you so much for doing that. Erin, you're amazing as per usual. Latoya says I can watch this movie, Creed 1 through 3, Rocky 3 through 5, 3 through 4, 3 and 4, The Five Heartbeats, The Color Purple, The Last Dragon, Lean on Me, all the Fast and Furious except 2, 1, and Tokyo Drift over and over again. Hold on. You don't like the Fast Too Furious with Tyrese? The introduction of Roman?
Mm.
So I don't know how I
I
feel
haven't
about
seen
that.
the third Creed movie as of yet. Mommy did want to see it, but we just never got around to it. But I wonder how good it is.
Hmm.
I'm sure it's just as good as the first two. The first two were excellent.
Yes. Personally, I don't always go to the movies for emotions. Sometimes I just need comedy and action. That's all I need. And that Creed stuff, it's always too emotional for my blood.
I don't
Anyway,
think you ever go to the movies for emotions.
I don't do that on purpose. Now, I
No.
certainly saw Creed just because, it was a black man and he's at the movies and stuff like that. But, Anyway, Aaron says, Jonathan, I started watching Noah's Ark. So far, I love Noah the most and Doug. Thanks for the recommendation.
Awesome.
Isn't
Awesome.
Noah so
I'm
freaking cute? I can't stand it. He still looks good to this day.
Is it he? Is it he? Yes. Aaron, I'm going to ask you a question later on down the road concerning Noah's Ark. So get
And
ready for it.
also, I think they're really trying to get that back going again.
Patrick Ian Polk did mention Noah's Ark coming back. He didn't mention like any specifics as to what the cast was going to be, what time of the year it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, what the premise will be. But he did mention that while accepting an award, like I think maybe 2 or 3 months ago. So
He's got to do it. And there's so many people that totally Aaron, you'd be on board with the love for Noah's Ark. So thank you for that. Thank you for letting us know, giving us the update, Aaron. Appreciate that. Latoya says, hey sis, Jennifer, where is my boo at? Look.
I'm here. I am here.
Okay. He is in South Carolina. That's what I do know. Okay. Okay, and if you want to know for real, just hit him up. Okay, like I don't need to be the intermediary. Okay, y'all just do y'all thing. He said, "Oh, there he is. Me and him got a little beef. What's the
I
beef
wasn't
now?"
aware of this beef, Latoya. What's going
Oh
on?
Lord. Uh,
I think it's because we're making a video on our date night. Probably.
oh, she'll be all right.
That's probably what it is.
She'll find the strength somewhere. Aaron says, "Hi, Pastor Lorenzo." Oh, Pastor Lorenzo's here. He says, "Hey,
What's
hello,
going on,
family."
Pastor?
Hey, Pastor Lorenzo. Oh, Fifi made it on in. Thank you for coming, Fifi.
Hey,
She says, "Hey,
Fifi.
peoples." Let's see. Is anybody else up in here? He says, "Hey" to Aaron. And Fifi gave some hearts out. Thank you so much. You're so sweet to us. And thank you, Aaron, for sharing the live link on the YouTube. Really appreciate you for that. And Aaron says hello to Fifi. Fifi says, "Hey" to Aaron. I got your message. Thank you. Oh, y'all so sweet. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, Lord. Latoya says, "No, I don't. He got on my nerves. LOL. Oh, goodness. Fifi says, "I'm hooked on the Silver Fox Squad."
Ooh, Regina got you, got you, got you, girl. Regina got you.
Latoya,
And that was her intentions, trying to get everybody on the Silver Fox board.
she need to call him up and get some kind of kickback. Anyway,
Okay.
Latoya said Creed 3 was very good.
I need to see that. I need to see that.
Yes, Fifi saying hello to Latoya. Latoya also says Mary J. Blige did a good job. Oh, MJB, Michael B. Is it Michael B. Jordan?
Yes, Michael
Did a
B.
great job directing it. But I can also see why people were saying what they were saying about Jay Majors.
Oh, Jonathan Majors was in that movie.
But well, he's actually in the process of being vindicated at the moment.
Yeah, I've heard that, and if that's the case, I'm very happy for him.
And the young lady that accused him has gotten arrested for doing the same things that she was accusing him of.
Wow.
Yeah. Aaron says, "Glad your cough sounds better." Jonathan.
Thank you.
Praise Jesus. That's what she says.
Yes.
You
Thank
feeling
so
better,
much.
Jonathan?
I'm glad as well. Yes, I am feeling a little bit better. Again, like I don't feel sick or anything. It's just this nasty cough. It's just
Kept on coming.
right. But I'm good. I'm good.
And I just want to pat myself on the back for not laughing loudly while you were coughing and trying to talk. I feel like I'm maturing or something like that, Jonathan.
You mean last night when y'all were laughing?
I didn't laugh a whole. No, it could have been worse. That's what I was
It could
saying.
have been worse. Okay. Yes, you didn't go to the extent that we typically do on our cough laughter brigade. But yes, you held back, and I appreciate that.
I go straight back to Staff Edge Christian Center every time.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Latoya says he didn't message me back. That's what happened. And she also says Jennifer is a hater. Call me what you will, sis.
Okay.
All right. And she says, "Y'all know I got fat fingers." Ah! Stop it. She also says, "I thought it was more than just her that supposedly came forward." Yeah. You know how people start to jump on bandwagons?
Yeah.
I just leave that there. Pastor Lorenzo says, "I'm working on tomorrow's message, but wanted to stop by and show y'all some love." Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that, Pastor Lorenzo. And Latoya says, "Jonathan, do you have allergies?"
No, I actually don't have allergies, to be honest. They've never been a problem for me in the past.
Oh, yeah. All right. So let us get on this topic about expecting forgiveness. Sometimes when there are situations and issues where we are the culprit, and also I think I should also include expecting apologies as well. That's another major thing, because when we feel wronged or someone feels that we've wronged them, sometimes an apology or that forgiveness is not going to be an automatic um, nicety that gets passed forward.
Hmm.
And sometimes when that doesn't happen, we tend to feel crushed because of that. I think what I would like to bring across to you guys is to try to find a way to get past those things. And of course, when I say get past it, I don't mean that you have to forget what happened, but what I am meaning is that for you to move forward with your life, sometimes we have to let the things go that we wish other people would do. We
Hmm.
wish somebody would
Yeah.
forgive me. For, that person would forgive me for what I did in this moment. They just don't see what I was going through, or don't understand, or don't see my way. Or I wish this person would apologize to me because I was wronged, but for some reason they don't see that they have affected me in the way that they did.
Gotcha.
That is that is sometimes very difficult to get past, but I want to encourage everybody to start that process of relinquishing hold on those kinds of thoughts.
Hmm.
What do you think about that?
When I heard this prompt, I was like, "Oh, okay, we're expecting apologies and forgiveness now. Like we're expecting this as if we're although, apologies and forgiveness, they are definitely needed for sure. As far
Absolutely.
as an expectation for them, I'm of the mindset that everyone's not the same. So you really can't expect everyone to act the same way. And so, therefore, when someone does something wrong and an apology needs to happen,
Hmm.
and that doesn't happen, it does not surprise me at all, especially these days. Being a 33-year-old man, I've been here for 33 years, and I've experienced this world, and I understand that some people just don't know better, and I don't put expectations on others um, because I don't want to get my hopes up, and I don't want to
Mm,
be let down. Because if you don't have any expectation, then whatever happens just happens, and it is what it is. But when you have those expectations and that apology doesn't get heard, then you're left in the wind, and that's something that you carry with you. And I also want to say that there's a lot of power in apologies because
hmm.
you can have a lot of power by accepting an apology, being the bigger person of accepting the apology. You can also have a lot of power by not accepting the apology
Ooh,
because of the repercussions or the effect that it will have on the person who apologized. So there's a lot of power in that as well. So it's a big thing.
absolutely. That has plagued me a little bit though.
In what way?
Um, with some things that happened where I felt violated,
Hmm.
but it's like I just had to get past the fact that I knew that that person was never going to be like, I'm sorry. And sometimes a lot of it's because you never, or I never, expressed those feelings.
But I want to ask the question, who do we want apologies from? Do we only want apologies from the people who we know care and we're expecting apologies from them? Because if it's like a stranger and they do something random to you, of course, you would probably expect them to apologize. But like, I'm thinking you're thinking along the lines of when someone does not apologize and the effects that it has on us when we're expecting that apology from someone who we know cares. And we would expect, okay,
Of
that's where you're
course,
coming from.
because
Okay.
I wouldn't care, if randomness came out there, but you expect or would think that it some kind of reciprocity would come because this person supposedly knows you and has at least some kind of respect for you and like for you. And when that doesn't come, it's like, so
See,
what are we doing here?
here's the thing. If I'm expecting an apology from you and I don't hear it, I'm going to be wondering why we're friends in the first place.
Well,
Because you know how I operate, I should know how you operate.
Well,
But if you do not apologize to me and an apology is warranted, that's an issue. And we need to have a long conversation about that.
well then, we have comments. Latoya says, I don't even look for or expect apologies from anyone anymore. And
Hmm.
I had to learn not to expect someone to treat you the way you treat them. Now, this lesson was hard, but I got through it. Amen.
Absolutely. When
Uh,
you're
Lat-
dealing with a
mhm.
certain type of person, you will know whether they're going to apologize to you or not. You'll know whether they're going to extend that olive branch or not. So, again, that's why I don't put unwarranted expectations on people that I do when I know that they're not going to follow through because I know who they are.
Mm. Um, oh, Lord. Latoya says, oh, Lord, JoJo, I'm a mini cougar.
She told me that she ordered from Baddies. Should I know what Baddies is? Okay,
You know what? Maybe you should look up and see what it is.
I Googled it and I just saw a picture of a line of like 6 or 7 black women. So I don't know what that means.
Alrighty. Brittany's here.
Hey
Hey,
Brittany,
Brittany.
one of my favorite Aries in the building.
Yes. And Erin says hello to Brittany. Thank you so much, Erin, for greeting her as she came up in the door, the best usher in life. Latoya says, would you even want the apology if you know it's not going to be sincere?
No, of course not. If I know that it's not going to be sincere, then don't waste your time and don't waste mine.
Please. Oh gosh.
And
Um,
and as far as those apologies are concerned, I wouldn't even expect an apologies from those type of people because I know that I know that if they do it, it might be hard for them. But at the same time, you know the intentions behind that apology, and you know whether they mean it or not.
absolutely. Ooh, Lord. And gosh, maybe I should answer the question too. Um, no, no, because of the searing disappointment that comes when you do receive that uh insincere
That
apology.
fakery, okay?
It's like just, looking through a person as they speak randomness to you is I don't like that. And I'm just so happy that I have gotten beyond relationships like that, because those kind of fleeting relationships with, people like that is just it's fun sometimes. You get to laugh every once in a while, but it's just annoying when we get past a point. Pastor Lorenzo says, you can't you can't give an apology without forgiveness, but you can give forgiveness without an apology.
Yes, agreed.
That man is deep. Okay, that is so true. You can't give an apology without forgiveness. I love that. Um, Aaron puts the hands up for Pastor Lorenzo there. Latoya says, it's the restaurant TikTok you sent me. Um,
I don't remember sending you a TikTok. I'm not even following you on TikTok, Latoya.
he don't do TikTok like that, sis.
I really don't.
Latoya said, and I said I had never heard of it, but I was going to try it.
Yeah, that wasn't me, Latoya. I'm so sorry.
She has so many friends.
Don't
Uh,
you?
Fifi says, Latoya, nope. And Brittany says, I wouldn't want an apology if I knew it's not sincere, just empty words. Amen.
Exactly what they are. Empty words, Brittany.
Man. Latoya says, the way my cutoff game is set up, if I deeply feel like you have wronged me and you take no accountability or show no remorse, I'm out. Latoya, that's the word. Those are the two
Right.
words, mostly that one word. Accountability is amazing, but it's the remorse for me. It's the remorse. Even if you didn't realize what you were doing, or, you purposely did, if there was some kind of remorse that would say, like, hey, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or that was wrong of me to do it that way, or I didn't understand how much it would affect you if I did this or that. That's the kind of things we wish we would have from everybody, but that's just not the case.
Mm-hmm.
She said you sent it to me on IG. Jerome Law. Hey, Jerome.
Hi,
He says,
Jerome.
hi, Jen. Hey, Jerome. That's good to see you. Thank you for coming on in, sir. And shoot, I need you to chime on in. How do you feel about people that don't apologize or the forgiveness is not given when you request it? Latoya says it was oh, Lord Jesus. It was the Reese's Pieces banana pudding. I can't see you sending anybody that, Jonathan.
No, I wouldn't. I don't even like Reese's Pieces. I hate peanut butter and chocolate together. Jennifer, you know I don't mess with Reese's Pieces now. Come on, that can't be a surprise to you. Have you ever seen me eat a Reese's Pieces as much as you ate
Never
them back
in
in the
life.
day? Okay.
I still do. Okay. Aaron says hello to Jerome. Fifi says, or something like that, like my internet was not to hurt you. Yeah, my intent. Why I say internet? Father God. She said, or something like my intent was not to hurt you.
And I can accept that again if it's genuine.
But I don't know.
When you know somebody's like how they operate, like when you know what their energy is like, you can tell when something's given off fake and when it's given off true.
Yeah, but that whole intent thing is like, you know what? Okay, I can see if it was like a jokey joke and the joke hurt more than they thought. I can give you that. I can take that intent. I would accept that for sure.
Of course, yes.
Latoya says, wait, let me make sure it wasn't Tyrone. And I'm pretty sure it was Tyrone. Tyrone sends stuff all the time, all day and all night.
Tyrone. I don't mess with the Reese's, boo. I really don't.
Anywho,
I don't even mess with chocolate like that. Like,
that's me.
I don't get down like that.
They do the gummy bears, gummy worms.
I like the sweet candies, like I like Skittles and
sugar.
Starburst. Yeah, the sugars.
Straight up sugar.
Straight up sweet tea, the sugars. That's what I like. Okay.
Don't you like Sour Patch Kids and all that stuff?
I do enjoy Sour Patch Kids. I won't say that they're my favorite, but I do enjoy them. Like, you know, if they were like my last resort, like I would definitely go for them for sure.
Wow. Aaron says, when I apologize, I don't expect forgiveness because forgiveness has to come when the other person is ready, not you. So when I apologize, I do so with an open heart and understanding I was wrong.
Right. You can't go into an apology expecting forgiveness. Like that is something that we should not be doing, or we should not be making making that something that we do all the time.
Assumption.
Making a habit of that. No.
And you know, I think we should approach a lot of stuff with that, with an open heart and understanding that everybody has their process.
Right.
Absolutely.
Now, based on the person that you're apologizing to, you can probably have a hint on whether an acceptance is in your future or not. You can probably, you know, like if I apologize to my mama, I know she's going to accept my apology. I'm pretty sure she will.
She won't act like it for a little bit, but she will.
Right, exactly. She won't let you feel it immediately. She's gonna let you feel it for a little while. You know what I'm saying? The sting will still sting you, but you know, you'll still get that acceptance. So
absolutely.
It really depends on what your relationship is with that person, to be honest.
Fifi says rationale. People are flawed. For me, it's always a person's intent.
Of course. Of course.
I feel you, sis. Tammy!
Tammy's in the building. Hey, boo number 2. What's up, girl?
Okay. It's so lovely to see you. Thank you for coming to the show here. Tammy says, the recovery community, we talk about making amends, which is different than an apology because it means not living in the same way versus apology that is just words.
Right, right. Yes. Making amends means you're making a change, means that you're taking action, showing effort.
So you're gonna stop being okay. I only had curse words in the midst of that. Stop being or something. So I'm gonna leave
Mm,
that there.
okay.
Thank you so much, Tammy, for your wisdom.
Thank
She
you.
also says, an amends can be accepted or not because it's about cleaning your side of the street.
Agreed.
Glory in heaven. I love it. We should talk about that in the future. Let's talk about amends and how
Hmm.
people can go about going leaning more towards that. Jerome says an apology should never be solicited. It won't be genuine, in my opinion.
Right. Yeah. If it is solicited, it won't feel as genuine.
You got that right. Why do we be wanting I think we just want people to understand they're wrong and how they did us, and they need to say out loud that they did us that way and they don't like and they apologize.
This is what Silas was wanting from Jasmine during the Summer House Martha's
Oh,
Vineyard
child,
with that
yeah.
the whole pants thing. Like he wanted her to acknowledge the fact that she messed up his pants when she got the stain on them, but she didn't acknowledge that, and so he saw that as him not being seen, which is crazy to me. Like that's so
It's really
immature to
sad.
me. It's something so little and petty to get that for that to get on your nerves so much. That happened a
Mhm.
day ago or 2 days ago, and you still hung up on this thing from her. But
Hung
you know
up.
that's how some people
See,
operate.
that's one of those situations where I need to talk to his mama.
Mm,
Because I'm confusion. Okay, I need to figure this out. Erin says, "Hi, Tammy L. Boo number two in the house."
yes,
um, Latoya says, "Now I like a good old gummy." Yeah.
yes, gummies are awesome.
Uh,
But you know what?
J-
I really don't like regular gummy bears. Like regular gummy bears, they really don't do much for me. Like I don't
but
care for
you
it.
need extra sugar.
I need I like the summer like the sour gummy worms. Now those I can get with. Those I can get with. Put some powdered sugar on that gummy, then we good to go.
Oh, you need extra sugar.
Yes, extra sugar.
That's the problem. Anyway, Jerome says I agree with Erin. She beat it. She beat me to it.
Mm,
Well, great minds are thinking a lot out here. Um, and of course, Jerome also says hi. And Tammy says hello to Aaron. And then Latoya says it was Tyrone. My bad.
it's all right.
We could have told you that.
Yeah,
Um, okay. Tammy says she's not feeling well today. A little bit of a setback. Okay.
it's
Yeah,
all right, girl. Tomorrow is a new day, honey.
absolutely. Let's see. So is it validation that is beginning? Wait, hold on. I've had a long day at work. I'm going to read well, and I'm going to do it now. So, is it validation that is being sought or an apology? Tammy, it's the validation.
The apology gives us the validation that we're searching for. So
But
they're all it all comes together as
it's
one.
the validation. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Per use. Jeez Louise. Aaron says, I love the Starburst jelly beans. I love them too much.
Yes, I love Starburst jelly. I went overboard on Starburst jelly beans for one time. Like I haven't had them in a little while because I don't want to get to that point again to where I just don't want. Because what I do is I overindulge until I get tired of something, and then I just cut it off, and I don't pick it up for a little while. So that's how it was with Starburst jelly beans.
He had a problem.
I had an issue, Aaron. I had an issue. An
Latoya says,
issue.
when people hold on to stuff that long, it's above the other person at that point. It's
Absolutely.
bigger than them.
Sometimes it can get to a point to where an apology won't fix anything.
You got the and the way he kept on describing it is like he was just trying to be seen. He says, I want you to acknowledge this. And it's like I we me and Silas could not be together
No,
because
not
I
at
would hurt his
all.
feelings
Y'all are
every day.
oil and water. Like
I
he will
would
not be.
hurt his feelings.
And the thing is, like, he'll be confused as to why you're acting the way you're acting because you're such a nice person, but because he can't get past his little things, like the little things that make him who he is, you can't deal with that, and that would be an explosion. Like y'all would not. I wouldn't want to see that on TV or in person, child.
Cause I would have told him like we like. First of all, number
Look,
one,
little boy. Okay, grow up.
first of all, grow up.
Okay,
Second of all,
put your big boy
do you
boxes on.
believe I did it on purpose? Is that what you think? And do you believe I'm trying to sabotage my husband? Is that what you think? Man, that's ridiculous. Aaron said that Tammy. Wait, there we go. She says, Tammy, you just make all the sense, as
For
she
real.
does. Okay.
Okay.
Latoya says, Jennifer, don't skip past my comment.
Did you? I don't think
I
Jennifer
don't
does
be
that.
thinking I speak. Okay, you know
And
what?
if she does, she never does it on purpose. She gets
Charge-
that. Jennifer reads the comments now. Okay. She
Charge it
will
to my
get
fingers.
the comments. Okay.
Okay, Latoya says, I am addicted to hot chew.
What's that?
Hot chews are kind of like Starburst.
You can look them up. They sound good.
They're a little bit older. Aaron says,
okay.
Latoya says, Aaron says, Latoya, I haven't had a hot chew in years. Now I'm going to look for them. Absolutely.
Oh, these do look old. Oh, child.
Lord Jesus.
Oh, they're fruit snacks. Oh, okay.
They say, but they look like Starburst. Ebonique is here. Hey, Ebonique.
Hi, Ebonique.
She said
That's
I made
a
it.
beautiful name, Ebonique. Ooh, that is unique, honey. I love that.
Unique. All right.
Okay, high shoes. Oh, they look good. Okay, all right. I might have to try
Yes.
them.
And Erin's so sweet in the chat, letting her know she's glad she's made it. And Fifi says, Jojo, I'm at the point an apology won't fix it. So I pray for me and the other party because we may not speak again, and that's okay.
Yes, when you can when you come to the point, Fifi, my good sister, when you come to the point where you can acknowledge that nothing else can be done and it is really out of your hands, and it's probably out of the hands of the other person as well, because you know how they operate, as I've said before, you can just let it go. Just let it go. Of course, you know, in your mind, it's probably never going to be resolved. But if you can at least acknowledge that it's never going to be resolved and you can be okay with that, that shows maturity, Fifi.
And you know, I think it's like when you go back and think on it and think about who they are and
Right.
what you could possibly or are losing in them, it's like usually you realize that, you know, this person never really, you know what I'm saying, not making anybody out to be that negative or in, you know, you don't need them or anything, but it's like you don't need them.
Right, exactly. We're clearly
Yes.
talking about people who should not be in our circle, who we should not be dealing with on a regular basis, okay?
Not on a regular basis, no. Oh gosh.
Okay,
That is so
get,
true.
get with the right team, as Nene would say. Get with the right team, honey.
But you know what? I don't know why, but with that whole Nene sound bit when she says the ghetto.
Yes. Ooh, white refrigerator. Oh, Lord,
Ooh,
white
ooh.
refrigerator. Ooh, Jesus. Hey, dang it. Oh. That's what we love about Nene, though, because she is that woman.
Yes, and those sound bits will forever be infamous. What
Okay.
did she call Sweetie?
I don't. Did she call her a slave? I don't think she called
I
her.
think she called her
I
a
think she
slave.
called her a slave.
I think she
Yeah.
called her a slave. She said, "I'm
Yeah.
not a slave like Sweetie."
Right.
Woo. Oh, Jesus. Oh, gosh. I think I may have to, like, because they're all over YouTube, the
Of
best of
course.
the best of and all that stuff. I
Right.
could sit down and watch that. You know what else I can sit down and watch? Don't tell nobody.
What?
I can watch the best arguments and stuff from Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta
Their
was
compilations
oh,
are
on
awesome. I can watch
point.
them all day.
All
Like
the
they take the best moments from their shows and
and
just put them
reunions.
into like 30 to an hour long videos.
Hour. I saw
Everything.
one that was like hour 45 minutes, and it's just, and they're smart to put out videos like this because we love a good compilation. And
Yes.
my favorite is early. Man, that first
Yes.
season of Love and Hip
First
Hop Atlanta.
first 2 or 3 seasons of Love and Hip Hop
Ooh.
Atlanta is everything.
And also
Everything.
the New York, it wasn't as good as Atlanta, but hearing
No.
Chrissy and her anger when she put her boot to Kimbella when she told Samaya, that might be her name, that she out here winging it while they were on a yacht.
Okay.
Like,
You know what my favorite soundbite of all time from Love
what
and
is
Hip
that?
Hop Atlanta is
What?
when Jocelyn told Tommy when they were like when Jocelyn was sitting in that throne,
Hmm.
Tommy was saying that Jocelyn called the police on her at the hotel, and Jocelyn was like, the only people who knew your hotel room was you, and then she was like, see you in jail. I said, yeah, because Tommy is known for going to jail. So when she said that, I went off. I was like, see you in jail. I said, yes, see you in jail. Locked up in the Who Scout. Yes. See you in
And the
jail.
clip.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
my
my
God.
favorite line from Love and Hip Hop of all time. I
Oh,
can hear
gosh.
that. Excuse me, all
I
day, every
think,
day.
well, for me, I think it's more the Hello Maid from Jocelyn.
Yeah, but that doesn't
And
have as much energy behind it as See You in Jail.
it was just such a moment for me. Because when
It
it
was
came
though.
out, we were all back at work talking about that. Like, oh
Yeah.
gosh. Okay. What am I talking about? See, I done lost my place. Ebony says, "Hey boo, thank you." So sweet. Look at the baby. Cuteness. Okay, anyway, Latoya says they have they are at 5 and below the high chews.
Oh,
They
okay.
are fruit chews and are addictive. I believe it. I don't do sugar like that though. I'd rather have chocolate. Um Latoya says, I know right, Fifi. I know right, Fifi. Anyway, see now you got me. Anyway, Fifi, excuse me. Aaron gave Fifi a heart there, and Latoya says I had to boot out my mind. Excuse me. Wait, no. She said I had to boot out my maid of honor and her 2 kids because of her blatant disrespect. Replaced her and her kids the same day and haven't spoken to her since.
She said her maid of honor, not just a
Maid,
bridesmaid.
let me speak directly into the microphone. Maid of honor
Oh my
and her 2
lord.
kids.
Oh my lord. That is terrible.
But it just continues to tell me, unfortunately, not everybody's here for you.
And
Not
when you're great, that can be expected.
agreed. Okay. Latoya says, Jennifer, me too. I have been looking at those lately. Real Housewives of Atlanta best moments and Wildin' Out. Wildin' Out. See, I don't even watch the show Wildin' Out, but I'll watch those compilations.
For me, wilding out just is a waste of time. And I think that's mainly because I'm really not into comedy like that.
Yeah.
Because like I really don't laugh hard at comedy things. So, I won't get like I'll get the jokes, but I won't be laughing ha 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 as others probably who watch that show all the time would. So
I don't laugh at it like that. But now, who I laugh at, 85 South Show. With
did you see their Netflix special?
they have a Netflix special.
They have a Netflix special. I saw it, I think 2 weeks ago.
I love them. I've been watching their YouTube channel for the longest.
I'm
They were
surprised
putting
you weren't
out
the one to tell
videos.
me about
I should have, right? It should have been me.
it.
But DC Young Fly, Chico, and it's like when people that have a mindset towards something work
Hmm.
together and continue to do so, great things happen for them, and they're doing it their way. Because their comedy shows, they post them on YouTube as well. They're
Hmm.
like none other. They, as you can see,
Do
they're
they
like
always
none
have that
other.
band in the background as well?
Yes, it started off. It started out with just one dude,
Hmm.
and and
Oh,
he would be playing guitar, and every once
okay.
in a while he do little DJ stuff. Every once in a while he add a little drum kit. Eventually they added a whole band. The first time they had a whole band, see, this tells you how much I know. Um, the first time I saw them with the really like a whole full band is when they did a show in New Orleans. They had
Oh,
a full band, a drummer, everything, and it was amazing.
yeah. They have a. I saw a violin on the Netflix special on the stage. Yeah, so a
They be
female
going
violin
in.
player. Yeah, it was.
But they love music. DC, he has his own music as well. And
Hmm.
yeah, he had R&B music. Like he sing.
Oh,
He ain't rap
I need to hear
singing.
that.
You
Can he
might want
sing?
to. Yeah, he can. He got look. He ain't giving you oh, yeah. No, he ain't doing all that. But he's giving you vocals.
He doesn't give you nasally when he sings, does
No,
he?
no,
Because
no,
he gives me nasally when he talks.
no. Mm-mm. No. He gives you cool
Okay.
tones. Okay.
Okay.
He
Something simple, something sweet, something nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing too
Okay.
much, but he's saying the right things.
Okay. That's what matters.
Thinker. He's saying the
Words
right
mean
things.
things, y'all.
Yes. And Chico Bean, he know every rap song ever on life. So if you get him started on songs or whatever, he start rapping every word to it. So
Gotcha.
yeah. Okay. Latoya had said, sis, you skipped it again. Ugh, the devil won't let me go in on JoJo. I'm only clicking on what I see here. And I'm literally going in order.
Literally.
Literally. Era says, I checked and they sell Haichu at Walmart where I work.
Okay.
I'm going to have to get some now and blame Latoya. Yes, we blame Latoya. Era says, blame me, sis. They are bomb. Fifi says, Aaron D, I didn't need to know this. She's running to start a pickup for Walmart. Now we all eating sugar. Latoya says, man, DC, Carlos, Chico Bean, and Justina have me rolling. They're hilarious. That's why Nick Cannon had to bring Carlos back. You know, he kicked Carlos off for a joke that he couldn't take.
Oh, wow.
He was somebody that was looking for an apology.
Okay. I heard that. I heard
Okay.
that.
But it was the comedy though. There's no need. She says, yes, they are number one on Netflix. Now I need to add to it because I love them African Americans.
Hmm.
Latoya says Fifi, Walmart, Dollar General, Family Dollar, and Publix. But if you want a variety, Five and Below is the place to go.
Five and Below got all the candies you need.
They do, and literally nothing else. Anyway,
They got plenty of stuff. I got these headphones from Five and Below.
they ain't the best.
No, but it's like it's
something.
like shopping at the dollar store.
It's
what you
something.
expect?
You
Really? What do you expect from Five and Below? Come on
not
now.
much. I agree, and you're correct. Anywho, y'all, it's been real. I love having such great conversation with you guys. I will leave you with, hey, the forgiveness, the apology, all that stuff, the validation that you feel you need. It's time to start reconciling those things within you because you're not going to make everybody do the things that you want them to do. So let's continue to work on ourselves, continue to love ourselves, and continue to stop wanting to make people do things. Because it's when we can't control people. For some reason, people go crazy when you can't control people. It's like, well, I mean, they couldn't control you. What makes you think you're going to do the same? Anywho, I like that one. Did you like that, Jonathan?
Yes, I did. That was beautiful.
I appreciate that. How do you, give your last thoughts, Jonathan? I appreciate it.
If you understood everything that we said tonight and you're one of those people who expected an apology, um, you need to reevaluate your relationships.
Mm.
Because if that apology didn't come and you were offended by that or you were let down by that, once again, you need to reevaluate your
Especially if you
relationships.
expressed how you feel and they
Right.
still don't feel like they need
if
to
if
do
they
anything.
if they know how it affected you and they have the nerve not to then go ahead and apologize, because we can all apologize and really not, like, we've all apologized when we didn't want to in the past. We've all done it.
Absolutely.
So if that didn't happen, y'all reevaluate your relationships. Okay.
Do that. All right. You guys, I and Jonathan and Tyrone will be here tomorrow morning at 10ish a.m. and we're going to be doing prayer. So please, I'm gonna have to ask Jonathan, not Jonathan. What's your name? Tyrone. That's his name. I'm gonna have to ask Tyrone to make sure that I try to have it streaming on this channel as well. But come for prayer. We don't just pray, we do have great conversation as we always do. We can't help it. We just be talking. And enjoy prayer tomorrow in the morning. Okay, so Latoya told me to check my phone. I'm checking the phone. Now see, I didn't even see this one. This is the one that I didn't see. She
Yeah,
said,
she sent it to me on Instagram. I'm reading now.
she said, wow, Jonathan, wait one daggone minute. Now I know you feeling under the weather, so I'm going to let this angel roster inconsistency slide this time, but I'm gonna need you to get it together. Blessings. All right.
See, I feel like this has got me on a tight leash, but I don't mind it at all.
You know, that's the way she loves.
Right.
It doesn't seem like it doesn't seem toxic, you know?
No, not at all.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to get to the rest of the comments, at least the ones that I see. Okay, so Olatoy said inbox. I did that. Okay. Aaron says, Jojo, we match. My headphones are from Five Below too.
Yes. All right. High five. For the Five Below. Yes.
I love it. She says, this was great, wonderful topic. I appreciate that, Aaron. She says, love the chat. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you, guys, as well. I appreciate it. She says, so much fun chatting with everyone, as per usual. And she told me to check my phone. I checked my phone. Okay, I did that. Pastor Lorenzo got the hands up. Praise him. That was, I think that might have been for you, Jonathan, because you were speaking.
Hey.
You be doing it. Aaron says, I will be at work tomorrow, but I look forward to watching when I come home. Thank you. Thank you for Faithful Warrior Ministries. No problem. And excuse me. I'll be looking for your likes and stuff when you do watch. I appreciate it, Aaron. I appreciate it. All right. Y'all, I'm about to go to bed. Aaron says, I love
RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 8. I think it might be the final episode because there's only 3 of them left.
Jeez Louise.
Might be. I don't think it is the finale because it didn't say it was the finale, but it is what it
is. Aaron says, I love Latoya. Love.
Of course.
She says, it is love. X's and O's she gives unto you, Jonathan. She also says, Jonathan, can you please state my angel number for the people now? No, in the back. She says no, in the back. In the bike. You got to say it out loud. Is this your number 3?
Yes, angel number 3, of course.
You need t-shirts. JoJo's Angels.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I had to call people. Anyway, y'all, it has been ever so real. I appreciate you guys for joining us. Go ahead and follow on our stuff, like, The Light of the Leo for me. I'm on YouTube and I am on Instagram. I'm on TikTok at The Light of the Leo. I'm kind of thinking about getting on Threads. Is that new Twitter that
Oh,
yeah, people are getting on it, but I think they might have a lot of restrictions on it. We'll see. Um Thinking about
yeah.
it, but I'm gonna use that The Light of the Leo for
Aren't they
sure.
restricting the number of posts you can see a day on Twitter?
That's on Twitter, yeah.
Elon Musk is ruining Twitter for everybody.
He's just messing it up.
Literally. He just wants to
Messing
be
it
a
up.
nuisance, just to be a nuisance.
He's just enjoying himself doing that too.
Just because he can. Just because he can.
Just because he can't. He don't want people to be happy.
No.
Jonathan, that's your name. Go ahead and tell people about you.
Oh, yes. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is JoJo_speaks3020. My Facebook is Jonathan Lee. My email address is williamjonathanlee@gmail.com. I also have a YouTube channel. It's called JoJo Speaks. I post videos every Thursday night at 9:30 with hot topics and social commentary. Please subscribe, share, like, comment, all that good stuff. JoJo Speaks on YouTube. Join us, y'all.
Absolutely. It looks like let me pick up this microphone. It looks like we got some people feeling away. So Erin, she said, Latoya, number 3. Okay. Latoya says, did y'all see Real Housewives the mid-season trailer?
No, I don't think
I haven't
did.
seen it, and will I? I may eventually.
I'm sure I'll run across it if it comes up in my suggestions on YouTube.
Of course. Latoya says, no, I'm not. She says, I am number 2, dang it. Back in my feelings.
Why is she skipping over Tammy like she don't exist?
And there we go. Erin says, Latoya, Tammy is number 2, you're number 3,
Right.
and 3 rounds the group together.
Yes.
Haven't you heard? Okay. Latoya says, Erin, no ma'am. I got bumped up months ago because Tammy went MIA and I had to fill her position. I don't remember that conversation personally. Do you remember that?
I don't think it ever took place. Yeah.
And the reason why is because Tammy was recovering. Okay. She had some things going on, health-wise, which is why she technically wasn't MIA. She was certainly in our hearts.
To be honest, Tammy was my original boo.
This is true.
Perfectly honest. She was my original boo. But we don't have to get into this. Jennifer was trying to end the video, so
that's another conversation for another time.
Absolutely.
Wow. And Erin has the record, and we agree yet again. She says Tammy was never MIA. Just so you know, I got her back. Oh Lord. Ask JoJo, have you seen? Oh Lord, have you seen her? Lord in heaven.
She was here today, Latoya.
She said, ask Regina. JoJo bump me up. Flips table. She said, no, you didn't, Jonathan. See? Okay. So yeah, we're gonna absolutely have this conversation in the future. I love you guys. Do you love him, Jonathan?
Love y'all so much.
Y'all have a great weekend. For those who can, I'll see you guys at 10 a.m. in the morning for Faithful Warrior Ministries. And if you are up for 7 a.m., it's 7, right?
Yes, 7.
If y'all up that early and not sleeping and slumbering like me, go ahead and join Pastor Lorenzo with Living in Grace Ministries for his word that he has for Saturday morning. You guys have a wonderful night. I'm going to bed and taking a nap until about 10 o'clock and go get something to eat. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Y'all be blessed now here.